G'day viewers, it's the end of the week, which means time for Totally Fucked Up Friday, where I take some real stories to prove to you the world really is totally fucked up. But I'm going to start with a good news story. A bright news. Look, particularly if you're feeling alone, unloved, haven't had any intimate contact for a while, well, I have good news for you. Just fly into the US, or if you're already in the US, fly internally. Because as of now, the TSA, the Transport Security Administration, will be aggressively patting down people's genitals. You know, honestly, when you see stories like that, the word aggressive related to your genitals and a complete stranger, often not a good thing, often not enticing. Look, unless that's your thing, I don't judge. Yes, I do. If complete strangers aggressively groping your genitals is your thing, you are one sick little monkey. So as those backscatter X-ray machines I've talked about before get more and more widespread, you essentially will have a choice. Have what amounts to an extremely graphic nude image recorded of you, and the stories they say about how these machines don't store the images, that's been proven to be a lie again and again. So either complete strangers looking at you nude, or complete strangers groping your junk. I know where I'm going, and I said it about the backscatters. I was going to be thinking of porn. These days, I'm going for the full grope. And just, come on you, come on. Hey, if you don't give me some reach around, the terrorists win. Now, with all the recent stories about teen suicide, school bullying causing horrible pressure, particularly the number of young gay Americans who committed suicide recently after bullying, you'd think even the people who don't like the gays would pull their head in. You'd be wrong, but you'd be reasonable to think that. But you would really think that people in positions of authority in school systems would know when to shut the fuck up. And you'd be wrong again. A school board member in Arkansas seemed surprised when he caught some shit for saying on Facebook how he's not wearing purple because some queers committed suicide. He'll wear it when they all commit suicide. Okay, the guy's a brain-dead, hateful, fucking piece of shit. I'm not even surprised by that anymore. But he was a vice president on a school board. Who the fuck is in a position like that and they think it's reasonable for them to use a public forum to say all this particular group should fucking die? You can dress it up in whatever you want about your religion. See, when people going about, oh, you think God's gonna give you for being a fag? Look, I could talk about the sugar plum fairies down the bottom of the garden and what they think about people's sexual preference as well. That's irrelevant, and I honestly don't care. If somebody of whatever religion has created a belief system that hates a particular group, I don't fucking care, because you're delusional and you're full of shit. But when you're in a position in a school board, you don't fucking say that. And yes, to all you geniuses out there, no matter how private you think your settings are, Facebook's a public forum, you fucking idiots. And when I shared this on Twitter earlier in the week, I said, hey, if you're from Arkansas and this guy still has a fucking job, you have no right to complain about stereotypes about your state ever. Well, the good news is everyone else in the Arkansas education system condemned this guy, and he did resign. He's tried to make himself the victim, saying he and his family have had death threats. Knowing the internet, that's possible, but you're not the victim, fuckhead. You incited stupid people to say those things. Doesn't excuse those stupid people, but stop playing the fucking victim, you big wuss. Oh, and most of all, when he's doing his video thing saying, oh, I'm really sorry, and I wouldn't encourage suicide in any kids. You fucking liar! You fucking coward! You got caught! That's the only thing that you're sorry about. You're sorry you got caught. That was premeditated, hateful, obnoxious shit. And yeah, okay, he lost his job. End of story. That guy is totally fucked up. I'm going to finish this week with some life advice for you, the viewers. Because I care about you. To borrow from my friend Matt Ellsbury's comedy show, it's advice you probably shouldn't need, but some people apparently need it. This advice is, don't argue with a tattoo artist. Or, if you're going to argue with a tattoo artist, don't let them tattoo your back afterwards. It's like my favourite totally fucked up story of the week. You can tell from the headline, it's going to be good when the headline is, unwanted penis tattooed on man's back. It's like, this would be as opposed to all the wanted penis tattoos men get on their back. This is a little dispute happened in Queensland here in Australia. The guys were apparently mates. You know, you see those websites where drunk people get texter marker drawn all over them and that's their friends? Wow, when your friend is a tattoo artist and does it permanently? So apparently after they fought, he was supposed to be doing a yin-yang on the guy's back and he's doing this 40 centimetre cock. Now, if you're not metrically minded, that's about 15 inches. That's a pretty serious dick to have on your back. And they had another mutual mate there watching while this was happening. All smiles going, oh no mate, it's looking good. Looking good. That is an awesome tattoo. And then the pair of them, while smirking, said, okay, now a big tattoo like that, keep it covered up. So yeah, don't be showing it to people. Keep it covered up. You don't want an infection. Don't get the sun on it. Obviously, they just wanted this to be there for as long as possible before anyone told him what it was. As it turned out, pretty much as soon as he got home, he ignored what they said, showed the woman he lives with, and she goes, yeah, not sure that's what you were after. Am I the only one who wished he'd listened to them and didn't show it to anyone? So by the time he uncovered it, like in summer, walking down the beach, I've got a big manly tattoo, and it would only be complete strangers seeing his tattoo just going, the fuck is that about? And then when he looked, they just go, because I don't know about you, but I am not going to go, dude, did you meant to get that giant cock tattooed on your back? First, because I don't want to get in a fight with someone by being the one who tells him he's got a big dick on his back. But second, maybe he did want it. I don't want to pass judgment. Some people maybe want a 40 centimetre dick tattooed on their back.